back. We got this next circuit. Some of my favorite exercises in this one. Man, I really like this one. It's going to be quadruped T-spine rotation. That's going to be 5 each. So we're working on how well we can open up our spine, get out of a forward posture, more into an open and happy and confident and amazing posture, right? That's what we all want. I know I had to work on that a lot. If you have know someone with bad posture, you know how non-attractive it is, not only for looking at them, but for them too. It doesn't feel good. So I want to get us out of that posture. Then we're going to move into downward dog with reach. That's going to be 5 each. This is going to be hamstring flexibility and some shoulder stability. And then finally, we're going to end with 3.5-month position with hips on the ground. So I'll show you what that one is. We're going to go back however many years to where we were 3.5 months years old. And we're going to be doing the same thing that we were doing then. So exercise 1, quadruped T-spine. I'm going to be in a quad position. By the way, everything on this is 5 repetitions, so this is going to be 5 each side. Downward dog is 5 each. 3.5 month is 5 breaths. So I'm in a quadruped position. I'm going to send my hips back. I prefer to keep my toes tucked under. What I'm going to do now is put one hand on my low back, palm is up. Then I'm going to bring this other arm out front so I can sink into it even more. I'm going to rotate towards the arm, towards the side that the arm is up, and exhale at the top. I want you to spit out too. I want you to be like, I'm just kidding. I just want you to breathe normally. So, wow, I cracked myself up. So that would be 3. Then I would do the same thing with the other arm. Again, really opening her spine. Us sitting our hips back actually takes the hips out of it. So it's all spine rotating and no hips. Then we have downward dog with reach. So go ahead and start push-up position. Wide feet, and then you're just going to walk up your knees. And you can start on your knees, but you're going to lift them at the top. So this is similar to a downward dog in yoga, but this one is a little bit wider feet. And you're just going to reach opposite arms to opposite leg, feeling that stretch in the hamstring, also stabilizing through the shoulder. As I reach, I press the ground away with my right arm in this case. So I'm pressing the ground away, reach. That's going to be 5 each side, 10 total. And then last one, 3.5-month position, 5 breaths. So all these are really focused. The downward dog is hamstring flexibility, but the T-spine and a little bit of downward dog, but definitely the 3.5-month, are focused on our spine and again, getting us out of that forward posture. We want to be nice up and tall. So what we're going to do is go ahead and take your feet off the ground. Knees are on the ground. Hips are on the ground and elbows are on the ground. So you're just lying flat with feet in the air. What I'm going to do now is walk out my elbows about 6 inches in front of each shoulder. So everything's on the ground, elbows are on the ground, arms are up, hands are up. What I'm going to do now is bring my shoulders to my ears, and then I push them away from my ears to opposite direction. And this is a lot going on, so I'm trying to walk us through it. So shoulders in the ear, shoulders out of the ear, keep them out of the ear, and then now I press the ground away with my elbows, and I'm lifting up my belly, but my hips, my pelvis, and my belt buckle stays on the ground. Now, I'm already shaking, I'm already feeling this in my shoulders. As you go on, you don't want your shoulder, look at my shoulders, you don't want them creeping up in the ear. That's why you force them out and down and press the ground away. So, again, lifting up the chest, the belly, but the hips stay on the ground, and then holding that for 5 breaths. So I already feel it a lot in the back of the shoulder, in the upper back. So this is a great exercise to keep us out of that posture. We have this 4 times.